Welcome back to the masterclass on spirituality, especially your spiritual gift. In my previous videos, I promised you that I am going to speak on ancestors. Who are ancestors? Do we need ancestors? Where do they come from? Where do they live? What is their role and responsibility towards us? Do we really need them? Do we connect with them? Is there something that we need to do to do that? Or they're just there? Some people say, no, ancestors are demons. They are dead people who have turned into ancestors. I don't believe in ancestors. Some say that. I don't even want them. I don't know. I don't want to connect with them. Some people are saying, I can't have ancestors because I don't even know my family. My parents are not married. So I'm using my mother's surname. So I don't have ancestors. There are people, when they are grown, they go around looking for their fathers. They say, I need my father's ancestors. I need them because things are not going well for me. Because my mother's ancestors are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Right? They're lazy or whatever reasons they are. So in this video, I'm going to break it down for you so that you understand. Stay with me until the end. Because this is very good knowledge, very important knowledge, the most basic or the foundation that you need in your spiritual journey. You cannot have a gift, or your gift cannot manifest itself until you have a connection with your ancestors. So before you even have a connection, you need to know who they are. So today, the confusion is going to go. The misinterpretation, the misunderstanding, the myths around ancestors out of the window. You're going to get the help that you've been waiting for your entire life, or when you started your spiritual journey. Now, I, as a medium, am able to connect with ancestors. I'm able to go to the other side and bring the messages to you, to interpret for you in my language. A medium is an interpreter, toloki. Because I'm able to hear what they're saying or what they're doing and then bring it to you in a way that you will understand. Some people have a grudge. They're angry at their ancestors because they're saying they're not doing anything for me. They're not communicating with me. I don't know what is going on. So in this video, I'm going to make sure that you really understand. You are able to see whether you're connected with them or not. And if you're angry with them, I hope this will be the last time. In our culture, we know that we speak to ancestors. We know that they are protecting us in everything that we do, that they are there. And everybody has got ancestors. But then people become religious and they tell them that, no, they're demons. You don't need them. Don't have any connection with them. No communication, nothing. How is that possible? That your religion can chase away your ancestors, or can make you not to have ancestors anymore? Is that possible? Right. Let me start at the beginning. I'm not even sure where the beginning is. But let me just say this. Before we came in this world, in this dimension, on this plane, we were existing somewhere because we are spirit beings. Therefore, we don't die. Spirit doesn't die. We are energy. Energy doesn't die. Right? So we existed before, and then we came here on this planet in this 3D dimension. And then we live our lives, and then time comes when we have to leave. So we do our exit in different ways. It can be murder, you become sick, or just natural causes. You just climb on your bed and you're gone. or you just drop dead, right? Or maybe you were involved in a car accident, it was through assault. So our exit is different, but we all exit at some point. Sometimes while we are young, or in our middle ages, or when we are very, very old. When we leave this place, we go to another dimension, the fourth dimension, where everybody goes. It's crowded there. Everybody is there. Rich, poor, famous, unknown, great, small, we all go there. When we get to the other side, we meet ancestors. They're the ones who were there before we came. So when you leave here, you're going to meet them. Again, we all return where we come from. Depending on how you live your life, it's either you're going to get into this dimension and stay there, or you're going to ascend to other dimensions, to other levels. So who are these ancestors that you were with before you came and after? There are two kinds of ancestors. There are those who've never existed on this earth before, on this dimension. They don't know this life. They've never been here. And then there are those who become ancestors because they lived here and ascended to higher realms, higher dimensions. Now they work together. The role of ancestors is to look after us, to make sure that we are taken care of, we understand our purpose, we know who we are. They help us with the gift. Our gift is our power, and we get this power from knowledge, and this knowledge comes from your ancestors. So these ancestors, these two categories of ancestors, they come together and they work together to help us. Now, when these people have passed on, when they reach a point or a time, because remember, this time that we live in is not real, it's man-made. So they have their own time on the other side. So there comes a time when they say, okay, you can live here now, you can go to another realm. You are ascending to other realms, other dimensions. So those are the ancestors. They are people that have been purified, cleansed, made holy. That's who ancestors are. Now, what does this mean? It means that there are no good or bad ancestors. Ancestors are just ancestors. Now, what about people who are saying, no, but my mother passed away, she's my ancestor, or my uncle, or my brother, or my grandfather? Can a person die today and become an ancestor? No. No, they can't. It takes time. I don't know how long it takes, but it's not something that happens instantaneously. It takes time for you to ascend, to reach godhood or God status, right? You need to keep on ascending and ascending and ascending and ascending. Now, both the living and the dead, they work together, because your people that have passed away, who are still stuck in the fourth realm, they need you to help them to get to another level. The more we do the right things, we use our gifts, we become good people, right? So with our gifts, we're able to help them to ascend. As much as the ancestors help us to ascend as well, because you can reach godhood on this plane when you take your spiritual gift seriously. When you allow your ancestors to give you the knowledge and the power, you ascend. You will see that, your gift starts small, and as time goes on, it grows and becomes more and more powerful. I will use an example in the Bible. The people in the Bible, the prophets, even Jesus, didn't start out using all these powers, having these powers. They manifested themselves at a certain age or at a certain time. So the people who have passed away are not ancestors. Kebafu. In my language, we do have a name for them. I don't know what they are called in English, but they're not ancestors. They have not reached that stage or that level of becoming an ancestor. They don't have those kinds of powers to help you in anything, in any way. So this is what is confusing a lot of our people, because they keep on holding on. There's this grandmother that is staying with me, or this grandfather, they want me to do this, they want me to do that. But you look at their lives, they are stuck. They are stuck. When people pass away, they're supposed to leave, they're supposed to go. They can't stay here. Now, which people stay? Oh, yeah, which people stay here? Who stays? It is because those people, they haven't found the peace, right? In that dimension. And then they come back to make your life difficult, because now they start making demands on you. They want you to perform certain rituals for them. They want you to buy certain clothes. I mean, it's a lot. They want you to go to the mountains, to the river. They're demanding so much. I mean, this clearly shows that this person doesn't love you. Because if somebody loves you, they can't make your life difficult. You can't be going through one struggle after another in their name. So that is a sign already that these are not ancestors. Sometimes you find that some people don't want to accept that they're dead. So their spirit doesn't leave. It's still somewhere, right? And they come to you. They make your life difficult. When you go to the graveyard, what is in the grave? It's just bones. It's just bones there, right? And the memory of the loved one, because this is your mother, this is your brother, your uncle, whoever that you loved, your child. But they're not ancestors. So you can't be going to them and asking them for things. It's not fair, because on their tombstone you wrote, rest in peace. But when you're not giving them peace, because time and again you go to them, I need this, I need that. You need to respect the spirit of the dead. Yes, we celebrate them, we love them, we put beautiful tombstones, on their graves so that we remember them all the time. But they are not yet ancestors. You don't know where their spirit is. So your focus should be on ancestors, not on dead people. Those who are not with us anymore, we just give them respect, and we will always love them. It won't stop. We will always love them. They will always be in our hearts, in our spirit. But they don't have those kinds of powers to change your life. I mean, some of your parents or your grandparents, they died poor. They had nothing. So when they leave this earth today, next week they've got powers. Where did they get them? We have to wait for them until they become ancestors. So when do they become ancestors? We don't know. But it takes a while. As a medium, I work with ancestors, but I work with ancestors from many generations ago. I'm not sure which 4th or 10th or 25th generation, I don't know. But it's very, very old ancestors, people who lived a long time ago, thousands of years ago. Because sometimes during my consultation with someone, when I have their one-on-one or coaching, they appear. And even the way they're dressed, it tells me that I'm not looking at 50 years ago. It's way beyond that. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of years ago. Those are the ancestors that appear. So when you focus on ancestors, you make your life much easier. Unlike focusing on people who just passed away. They're still there. Some of them are still suffering. They have no idea what is happening to them. They're at this place, where things is not working out. You get your ancestors, not your ancestors, but your grandmother or your grandfather who passed away a long time, and they say, I want you to slaughter a cow for me or a goat for me, and all these things. You need to be very, very careful, because you're not sure who you're dealing with. Sometimes some spirits, these spirits that didn't leave, they're always looking for a warm body. And then they see that when you don't have the protection of your ancestors, then they come and they attach themselves to you and they start making demands. And then they say, no, I'm your grandmother or your grandfather. People who have passed on, they have to go away. Don't give your time and your energy and your focus on people who have passed away, who come to you making demands. If that happens, you can go to a medium like myself or other people so that they help you to connect with them. Now, what is connection with ancestors? It simply means that they are with you, they are protecting you, they are communicating with you as well. You know how they show up. You know their voice. It also means that when you speak to them, they hear you. That's what connection is all about. They're able to give you the messages. They're able to tell you things that you need to know. That is a connection. So if you're not connected to your ancestors, your life becomes difficult. That's why people are struggling. It is because they're focusing on the people who have just passed on instead of the ancestors, because they are the ones who carry the power and the knowledge. They are the one who will be able to help you. So I hope this makes sense, that now you understand who your ancestors are. That the ancestors are not the ones that are in the graves, in the graveyard. No, they're not. You don't know them. So where are they? Ancestors are within you. They are your DNA. Your ancestors are your DNA. They are your bloodline. They are within you, just like God. Your body is the temple of God. You are the kingdom of God. So God and ancestors are within you. That is the Trinity. You, the ancestors, and God. So when we speak of alignment, we are saying you and the ancestors and God, you are all standing in the same line. You are connected. So things start to work out for you. Whatever that you do, things work out because they're there. They're able to warn you before things happen. They give you direction, right? They lighten up or they illuminate your path. That's what they do. They give you ideas. They give you all the knowledge that you need in order for you to fulfill your purpose. So ancestors are not in heaven. Ancestors are not in the graveyard. Ancestors are within you. That's where you find them. So how do you communicate with them? Just open your mouth. They hear you. Or we phahla. Yeah, you use a snuff or whatever it is that in your family use. It's okay. And you communicate with them. You can talk to them anytime. Anytime, because they're within you anyway. So you don't have to look for them anywhere. So most of you miss that relationship, that connection with your ancestors because you're always looking for them somewhere. They're there. They're not demons. They're good spirits. They're your DNA. They are you. Just as much as God is within you, you are God. You remember what Jesus taught in John 14? He said, I am connected to my Father. I am in my Father, and my Father is in me. You are in me. Therefore, my Father is in you. You see? That's the Trinity. That's how it works. We are all connected. Same God. So your ancestors are also with God, the Creator, the source of life. There's no complication here. If you understand this, then your spiritual journey will go the way it's supposed to go. Because now you don't have doubts about who they are. And even when they show up, you don't become scared or shocked or confused. It is them showing you love. Because that's what they want. They want what is best for you. And they want to see this gift operating. I will catch you in the next video.